MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners. Former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Gray, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1 the count. The 2-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
First baseman, Ian.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. And there's the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know they love what Ian Desmond brings to this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
The 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Blackman or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly...
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Gonzalez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Rockies are on. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is underneath this one. 1 down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty. Here with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network.
The pitcher, number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Blackman going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Weak chopper up the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
0-1, here it comes. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Charlie Blackman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here's the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
In the air now, out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The batter, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Neil Walker will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Into the box now, Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton, still going back into the bleachers and gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Left fielder number 8.
Ines Gerardo Parra. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder. The 3-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Rockies leading off the inning, number 25, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. The 2-2. Just missed with a breaking ball. Aaron Judge will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. 1-1 to 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. No hits to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the two. So coming to the plate, Pat Valaika.